Hello, my name is Clive Thompson. I'm 66 years old and I find computers a little bit challenging. I'm using a Mac and I'm sure many people of a certain age find it a bit challenging too. So anything I can find to make my life easier when I'm working is very welcome. And today I'm going to show you a real utility, a very useful utility that I've got, which can tidy up my applications on my screen. Now you probably, like me, often have lots of applications running. You have, for example, Google Chrome, you might have Maps, you might have Messenger, you might have your email, you might have your music, so all kinds of things all on top of one another, and they're all cluttering up the space. And when you want to work on one, you have to move it to the center of the screen, you have to drag the corners to make it the right size, and finally it's all good. But that's a lot of work to keep moving things around, and then when you've done that, you've probably buried something else. So I'm going to show you a little application that I found, which is really great, saves a lot of time for this, so you don't have to drag the corners. Things will just snap in place when you tell them to, either by a hotkey or manually. But again, you're not having to drag corners. You just move the item to where you want, and it will instantly snap into place to the size you want in the location you want. So the application I'm going to show you is one which is called Window Tidy. It's for a Mac. Here it is. You can see it's downloadable from the app, from the Mac Apple Store here. They say the price is $4.99. I think it's freeware where they ask you to make a contribution, but if it's not, it's still worth the $4.99. Let's just have a look at the reviews for it to see what the reviews are like. Let's look at see all. And as you can see, everyone has given it 5-star reviews. That's very unusual for an app, but it's definitely worth the 5 stars. And you can get that in the App Store. So there we are. There's the App Store, where you just click. I've downloaded it, but you can download it yourself. Anyway, let's just see how that works in practice, just to get an idea about how things would work. So I'll close that up, and on my black screen here, if I go to the top of the black screen, I hope you can see this, you've got the little icon. I've set it up so it runs automatically when the computer starts. If I click this and, oops, why doesn't it open? Fail. Other things open. Huh. Yeah, other things open. Oh, there we are. It's open. A little bit of a hiccup there. I don't know what happened there. Go to Preferences, and what I've done already down here, this list, you can see I've set up lots of areas where I want to use. You can see the little tiny squares, but I'm going to set up a new one just to show you. It's going to be for my applications. It's going to be right smack bang in the middle of the screen. I'll set it up like this. I want it to occupy all of that space. So this is the one application I'm working on, and then I've got lots of spaces on the side where I can, let's make it a little bit more like that. So here I've got all these spaces around it where I can park other applications. You can see the little X's. I'll save that area there, and now I'll show you how it works. So let's just, for example, say I've got an application I'm bringing in. I don't know if it's, so here's an application. Watch what happens when I move it to one of these areas. So I'm going to move it to the center of the screen. See here, click, and it snaps into place. But now I don't want it there. I want to park it out of the way somewhere. I could park it here, for example, or anywhere I like. It will park itself in the location I choose. Here, I want it bigger on the left-hand side. Well, I can do that. There we go. So that's broadly how it works. Let me now show you on my screen over here. So just going back to here, if I look at my screen, I've got I've tied up a lot of apps, but you can see they're all over the place. So I'm going to just start parking these apps in different places. So watch what I do. So let's take this one here. We can assume that I want that one quite big, let's say. So what I'd do, I'd move it to here. And now it's a large application. It's on top of the other ones. So perhaps I want to move some of the other ones. So I move this one. I want to snap it to the top right-hand corner. And bam, there it is. Let's take this one, also in a wrong place. I grab it. I put it where I want it. Let's have it another place, number 2. And let's get, I don't know what this is. Let's put this in number 3. By the way, it doesn't matter what size it is. Let's just make it I'll show you. As you can see, it's very large now. It's YouTube, but I'm not watching it at the moment, so I'm going to put it in the 3rd place here. You see where I put it here, with where my cursor is, and it snaps into place out of the way. Let's take this one. I want to put this one out of the way too. I'll put this one in the 4th place down here maybe, and we've got these other apps here. That's my file manager. Doesn't matter what size it is. As soon as I grab it and put it somewhere, it'll go. Let's put it up at the top of the screen here, and oh, it's on top of the BBC. So let's put so there's my BBC. It could be any size I like. So that's the size, but now I'm going to grab it and snap it into place. Well, why not? Will it go on top of the other one? I'm not sure. There. Yes, it's on top of the other one, so that's not good. Don't want it there. Let's put it. I know. I want to read the BBC, so I'll put it as a full screen there. There we go. So take this one. I'll put this one out of the way. Let's put this one down here in that corner, and so on. And actually, now I don't want the BBC anymore. I'm going to put it tidily. Let's put it in the corner, just out of the way. So like this, you can have your desktop organized very, very easily, and that's Windows Tidy for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Now I'm going to turn off and wish you a happy day. I'll give you a second to like and subscribe before it goes off.